How's it going, everybody? My name is Arthur, better known as Joker, and I want to welcome you to another special edition of the Seaman's Cinema Sitdown, where I have hijacked the show and taken the reins. We've had a good time over the last few days taking over the Cinema Sitdown. We've talked about a bunch of movies from New York Film Festival. We just looked at the trailer for The Iron Claw. If you want to see the Joker's reaction to that, you can check it out right up there. But now, I want to get a little taste of everything the Seaman be doing these days, and that means watching some TV and reacting to that. What are we getting ready to do? Why don't you pull up a chair, take a seat? We are getting ready to take a look at the second episode of Season 2 of Loki. I'm pretty pumped, man, I gotta tell you. I took some time. I watched the first episode. I believe the Seaman has changed the format a little bit, right? I think he's talking about these things after reacting to them in a separate video. So we're just gonna react here, but, just for you guys to have the Joker's thoughts on the first episode. I love the fact that it picked up right where we left off. I love the fact that they didn't waste any time in letting us know that Loki wasn't in a different universe. He was in the same universe, just at a different point in time before the TVA had, basically pruned itself to not show Kang anywhere. That was one of the things I was mostly concerned about coming in, is that relationship between Mobius and Loki was so good. That chemistry between Mr. Tom Hiddleston and Mr. Owen Wilson was brilliant, and to have to cultivate that from the very, very beginning again would have been rough. So while Loki did jump into the past and communicate with our guy Mobius at a time where he wasn't knowing who Loki was, at least it was the same universe and just kind of time slipping, as OB would come to tell us. Kiwei Kwan was excellent last week. I love the addition to him to this group, and I loved that, you kind of figure out what's going on with Loki, go through the whole bit to, make sure it doesn't happen to him anymore. I can't wait to see the behind the scenes, to see like Loki acting like he's being torn apart in all these different places. But how they did that, the whole visual bit of Mobius going out with that machine where the timelines are all being put through that compressor thing and ripping Loki out of there. It was intense, even though we knew they were both gonna get out of there, because it's only episode 1. But the feeling was real, man. Like, you felt the intensity of that whole moment, and like how close they were to not making it. And now that Loki is back and the TVA is on the hunt for Sylvie, I'm really quite interested to see where we go and what's next for this show. If you guys ever notice what goes on behind the Seaman, you see he usually has this guy, which is the picture of him as Defender Strange with the one and only Michael J. Fox and Christopher Lloyd, Marty and Doc. But now you'll see I've joined the background a bunch. I had 3 pictures. I got Mary Elizabeth Winstead. I got Palm Clemente. I'll show you those guys. Look at that. Look at the Joker looking fantastic with Palm and Mary Elizabeth. I couldn't get the guy Ewan. Them tickets went on sale and were gone like that, so I got the wife. Mary Elizabeth was phenomenal, as was Palm. But then, the big one for me, especially on a day where we're getting ready to watch Loki. That's right, baby. The Joker got to hang out with Loki himself. And I gotta tell you only get about 5 seconds with these people. All of them were fantastic, and Hiddleston really just... he made me feel so good, man. Like, he caught me in the background as we were, like, setting up, like, getting into the line past the curtain for the photo op, and we locked eyes, and he kind of nodded and winked, like, look at how good this guy looks. I told him that he's going to save the MCU, and he's an absolute legend, and he said, your makeup looks fantastic, and have a good day, man, and just nicest dude. So if you needed any other reason to love Loki and root for Tom Hiddleston, the guy is just an absolute gem. I didn't see a single person walk out of that room after just getting 5 seconds with him not beaming. He just so genuine and just an awesome dude. And I love me some Loki, so I'm excited to do my first ever television reaction with you guys. Let's not waste much more time. Let's get the episode up for you. I've got to move on over to the Marvel side of the world, and I'm not gonna lie, Seaman's apartment's a little warm right now in this 3-piece suit. I'm gonna turn the air conditioning on, so apologies if you hear the wind and air blowing around. But we have found Loki on Disney Plus. So you see that like time slipping stuff that he's doing looks so freaking dope. We even know what the title of episode 2 is. I'm a little behind. It's Monday. I had a very busy weekend over at Comic-Con. So I didn't get a chance to watch episode 2 on Thursday. Want to make sure I watch it before episode 3, and hopefully the Seaman will get these all edited and up for you not long after episode 3 has aired. But let's waste no more time. It's up for you. It's ready for me. Let's dive in and take a watch of Loki, Season 2, Episode 2, Breaking Brad. Which says, with the TVA on the verge of a temporal meltdown, Loki and Mobius will stop at nothing to find Sylvie. So the search is still on. I wonder who Brad is. Let's go! It's taking a sec. Little pinwheel, and bye! One of the other things I loved, too, last week, the fear in Loki towards Kang without really running into him.
We need to prune those extra branches.
We can't do that. There are people with lives
and then
on those branches.
Right, like that's the other thing. At the end of last season, you kind of forgot. Certainly, I did. The fact that everybody at the TVA is a variant, right? Like, you start pruning and getting rid of timelines, you're impacting the people directly that are in the TVA. You know, they're not about that pruning life. Knowing that they had lives, like.
Sylvie, stop.
What are you doing?
Stop.
I just want you to be okay.
Oh, I'm fine, Loki. See you later. Back in time he goes.
We need to know what happened at the end of time.
And I can't think of what the other things that she's in, but every time she pops up, she's just fantastic, man. Oh, wiry lady is a badass. I wouldn't mess with her. You know what I mean? This is exciting, man. Being on the couch, I've seen it so many times. To be here and watching TV with you all, it just makes me so happy. Marvel logo opening. You know what would make the Marvel Studios open better? A little Joker, baby. You know what I mean? And I feel like I'm cheating on my home watching some Marvel stuff, but like I told you, that Hiddleston guy, he's freaking fantastic. Ooh, here we go. London, UK, 1977.
We just got here. It doesn't feel right. I know, but why?
On the sacred time.
It's not a war zone. It's not an apocalypse. It's not her style.
Okay, well, maybe she's changing tack. Plus, we got a hit on a Tempad that belonged to Hunter X5 before it went dark.
Well, if the Tempad went dark, then she found him first.
Yeah, I don't disagree. But you said you wanted to find Sylvie, right?
Brad Wolf in Zaniac. Alright, so that's who Breaking Brad is. I wonder if this is him on the timeline before he became a TVA agent?
X5 is an actor now.
Or he's undercover.
Looks pretty real to me.
Oh.
How are the kids?
So they sent X5 back. So he is an agent. Alright. I love Rafael Casal. He's so friggin' energetic and entertaining on camera.
Are the Bridget Bardot rumors true?
Ooh, Ron, you cannot ask me about that. What are you doing? I'm on a date here. Mobius! Whoa! Nice to see you haven't forgotten about the little people. Look great. Oh, thank you very much. You look pretty good yourself. We're gonna need to catch up afterwards. Catch up now, baby. What are you doing down here? Hi. Hey, everything all right?
Loki.
We could all use a drink, right? What do you drink?
Oh, I'm fine.
We'll do whiskeys. It's okay to have a drink while we're down here because we're still working.
Is he running now?
He is running.
I don't know if this guy
Brad Wolf, can I get your autograph?
wants to
Anything
leave.
for... Hey!
Oh yeah, B-15.
You okay?
She did what she needed to. He can't go anywhere.
Brad, hold it! Stop!
I want to know what's going on.
Come on, Mobius! You're gonna ruin my life here! Your life here?
Oh, get him, Loki. Ain't messing around.
You still glad we're here?
Close call. Loki been studying the Tom Cruise form of running. Get them hands pointed. Oh, score. Allie Holt just chef's kiss. She's so good.
Come on, X5. Did you really think you could outrun me?
Yeah.
The hell was that? sacrifice thing? Is he gonna reappear there? Alright, so he's able to move himself around. Gotta run into Mobius.
Right! Where's the rude boy off to?
Oh boy.
The fancy lad going off to then. Oh, did you lose your tickets to the opera? Did you? Oh, perfect.
He's in trouble now.
Okay. Let's just hold on a second, all right? Hold on. Back up.
That's probably gonna make it worse.
Oh, you're the tough guy, huh?
Loki. Genius.
Real cute. Real cute.
Out here, there's magic.
With the magic and fight fair! Oh, it's not a fair fight.
Which Loki's the real Loki? If I don't know, look at the... Oh, that's fun. Shadows. This is freaking baller. It's like an upgraded version of what he did in the friggin' Avengers. The Shadows can grab him. That's dope. Let's go, Loki.
I didn't do anything wrong.
But why'd you run? A little over the top, don't you think? All the shadows. I thought it was supposed to.
Mobius was talking to the wrong one. Great opening. I hope they go back and tell us how we got there. Like, I feel like I gotta rewatch the end of the first episode now, because I remember, like, what's-her-face sent everybody out. She kind of pulled B-5 to the side, and Loki, like, got pulled back with Mobius. It's like, who's in control here?
Suits you. You must love this.
These, it's tighter than you think it's gonna be, isn't it?
Yeah, well, I'll get you a looser one next time. That's a Tempad.
What did you do to it?
I put some colorful buttons on it for you.
Okay, come on, get in there.
B-15 looking badass.
The X5 didn't go quietly.
Quietly is not his strong suit.
For X5.
But he will talk once he's had time to marinate.
What about this?
Have OB check it out.
Where is Renslayer during all this? Hobie.
Ouroboros?
He's so good.
OB.
Oh,
How are things going?
well, the loom is in rough shape, but I'm trying to figure out a retrofit device to handle all those new branches.
Obi, could I get you to take a look at this Tempad?
Let me see. I can definitely get into it. Do you think this is a higher priority than preventing a temporal... Everything you need to know about this, I wrote about it in here.
Obi, so prepared all the time.
Any hits on Renslayer's Tempad?
The Renslayer trace?
Why are you whispering?
It's a secret mission, right?
Renslayer killed C-20, attempted to kill Mobius, threw me in time jail, and tried to take over the TVA. Why would tracking her Tempad be a secret?
Right.
Right.
But no hits. With Miss Minutes down, the analysts are running traces manually, and with all the extra branches, it's like trying to find a needle in a haystack. I did find something else. Renslayer erased the data from her Tempad, but I was able to piece together who sent the last message.
Who?
Right?
I screw this back in, right? That's what it said on page. Is that with the red light? Because we tried that already.
We'll try it again, because I don't think you had that pressed back.
They're so good together.
It's gibberish.
Here's what'll help you. We don't work this out. This entire place is going to be destroyed. Temporal meltdown or not.
Casey, tell them what you just told me.
Miss Minutes is helping Renslayer.
Not shocked.
When I was in the past, I heard something, an old conversation between Renslayer and He Who Remains. It sounded like they were partners.
She really is full of surprises.
You can say that again. Where are they? Renslayer, Miss Minutes.
Not sure, but I'll keep searching. If there's a hit on the Tempad, I'll let you know, but it'll take some time, so...
How are things going here?
Not that.
Have you read the TVA guidebook?
I mean, I memorized it, but...
This definitely doesn't block any trackers, that's for sure.
That's where we'll start with X5.
Let's take a run at Brad Wolf. Let's take a big run.
Brad Wolf. Good cop, bad cop. What are we gonna do here, Mobius and Loki?
Where's Docs? Where's Sylvie? And what did he do to that Tempad? That's all we need to find out. But of course, Brad knows us and he knows our tactics. But that's what makes for an interesting chat. Brad's an asshole, so don't let him get under your skin. All right? Okay, Loki?
What?
I love these sets, too.
Hey, what were you doing down there on the sacred timeline?
Making movies.
Don't waste our time, X5.
It's Bradley.
Right. Let's cut to the chase, shall we? What did you do to this Tempad?
Answer the question.
It blocks your trackers.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, no shit.
What is it designed for, X5?
It's Brad. And under whose authority are you even holding me here? Because looking around this room, I do not see anyone ranking high enough to make that call.
I don't need approval to detain a hunter that abandoned his post.
Get him, B-15.
But weren't you the one blabbering on and on about how we all had lives on the timeline? Well, I went down and got my life. What exactly are you mad at me about?
There are lives at stake.
There are lives at stake. Oh, you have got some nerve. There are lives at stake. Everyone here knows what you're doing, you know. You're just trying to make up for all the terrible, awful shit you've done in your life, you pathetic little man.
Don't like that at all. Getting under Loki's skin.
It's riveting. Keep going, I want to hear more.
It's the counter.
See, everything you and Sylvie have ever done to try to help has only ever made it worse. See, I've read your file. It's you. You're the problem.
Back on this train.
Problem is, you think you're special, but you're not. So it doesn't matter what outfit you put on, play dress up, or what little lies you tell your friends, or even the lies you tell yourself. At the end of the day, you just make everything work.
He's going deep.
For Mobius, B-15, for your mother.
Yo, don't be talking about Loki's mom.
You're a loser.
Loki.
Yeah, with you, Loki.
You're a villain. You're good at it. Do that.
You sure you want him to go villain right now?
Thank you, Brad. Very much.
Is he gonna kill him?
I really am touched. You know, you're right. I have done some terrible, awful things. And maybe that is who I am.
I don't know what he's gonna do here.
It's the real me. A loser. Always have been. Always will be.
Where's he going?
And perhaps I've been holding something back, Loki.
Oh, come on, let's go.
Perhaps I've just been biding my time.
Missed evil Loki. He's so good when he's bad.
So I can do terrible, awful things to you. But let's try this one more time. Where is Sylvie?
You're way too obsessed with her.
Hit him.
He needs therapy. I can recommend someone.
Okay.
I really wanted him to go in. Just bash him until his face is a red, bloody mess.
Hey, you want to hear a good one? Knock, knock.
I love jokes.
Who's there?
Brad.
Brad who?
Brad who?
That's showbiz. I don't like that. So play along with us, answer our questions, and we get...
Mobius not a bad jokester.
You promise.
Promise.
Good cop.
You seeing this? Mobius, you could be an actor.
I'm not an actor, I'm an analyst, but thank you.
You're not an analyst. I'm not a hunter. None of this is real. I mean, who even are you on the timeline? Do you know?
No, probably a guy riding a jet ski though. At least I hope he's riding a jet ski.
TVA is not your real home. Mobius isn't even your real name.
That's what I answer to.
Do you have any idea what kind of life you might have left behind? Who might be waiting for you back there? I mean, do you care? I mean, you know they took us.
What is this guy's game though?
You're asleep. You need to wake. And until you do, you're nothing. She's nothing. I don't even know where to start with that. Until you wake up, you're just a nowhere man. You're a nowhere man.
Mobius! Mobius is the man to start throwing bows? Oh man.
Mobius.
Okay. Respect to you, Mobius. I respect that. Don't take no craps from some little man.
What was that? Nothing. You okay? I'm fine. What happened back there? Nothing. It seemed like he got under your skin. Nope, he didn't get under my skin. He got under your skin.
Mobius, are you all right? I've never seen you like this before.
See me like what?
It's okay, I'm not judging.
Feels like you are. Look, I told you I can play the heavy keys.
It's a great tracking shot. I love that.
I was following you.
No, I was following you.
You were clearly ahead of me. Have I slice of pie? Okay, great.
Oh, these two are great. Little pie. Pies, pies, pies.
It's really good.
I don't think like Loki likes too much.
It is.
It's just eating the cream.
Listen.
He's just eating the cream.
It wasn't tactical. I lost it.
It's okay. It happens. You know, sometimes the rage builds up and you just gotta
Lash out.
let it out. You remember that time I was so angry with my father and my brother, I went down to earth and I held the whole of New York City. Tried to use the Mind Stone on Tony Stark. It didn't work. I mean, let me say something. It wasn't tactical.
Yeah.
I lost it.
I love seeing reflective Loki.
Let me ask you something. X5, you know, he obviously touched a nerve. You never wanted to visit your place on the timeline?
Look, that's the last thing I should be thinking about.
Why?
Aren't you curious?
Yeah, right?
Don't you want to see the life you're supposed to live before they kidnapped you and brought you into the TVA?
Not really.
Why?
Because it's not my life. This is. I'd like to thank the guy who kidnapped me and brought me here.
I don't know, Mobius.
If you never look, you'll never know.
The TVA is the only life I've ever
I
known.
need to see Mobius on a jet ski.
I get it. You know, you might think twice in case it's something bad. And
Or something good. Something bad I can handle.
Something good would suck.
Something good. You think I want to have that rattling around in here? Of course not.
Sure.
Mobius, what a conflicted character. Owen Wilson's fantastic in this, by the way. Hiddleston did an excellent job of never actually eating the pie, though.
We just have to find the way in.
All right, so what aren't we asking this time?
Moving the cream around.
X5 is a good hunter. Okay, he's
down.
very good at his job. Does it really make sense that he could spend all that time down there and not find Sylvie?
If he found her and walked away, and she didn't know he found her, that's the only way that makes sense.
Maybe didn't turn her in because he wants to continue to live his best life on the timeline. Now we just have to find a way to get him to admit it.
Interested. At Mobius, smart guy.
Well, come on, you're the god of mischief. Right?
Oh, snap. What's OB doing here? Oh, he's still working on fixing this stuff, right? Needs to handle all those new timeline branches. I love that they built a role for Key, man. It's so good to see him in something again. He's so good. Uh-oh. Well, that doesn't seem to be doing what he thought it would. Oh no. Acts invalid temporal aura. Uh-oh. That can't possibly be good, OB.
No.
What was the oh no for? Why are you breaking away? I need to see what OB is seeing. And this guy, freaking X5, Brad, whatever he wants to go by, standing in Loki's way. Let him go ham.
Hello, Loki. Ready for round 2? I felt like I just need another session, you know, get a few things off my chest. Something like that.
Uh-oh. What are they bringing in?
Where's B-15?
He's not going to be attending this
This
session.
looks...
Oh, I get it. So
This looks bad.
You have information that we need. You don't want to give it to us. So how do we find common ground?
we're getting desperate.
He's not wrong.
We're definitely...
And your last chance.
This is cute. Which one of you came up with this little script?
What does this machine do?
Okay, we can't start the festivities without that little baby. Stand by.
What are they playing at? Loki's gonna lock him in there. I think you might believe this guy'll torture you.
Turns out, there is actually one other option.
No! No!
And I knew you would, because you're a clever chap. So guess what? I wrote a little script of mine.
Open up!
That thing does not work without the controller, though, so...
I'll bet Loki's got a controller. Yeah, there it is.
This one? Okay, great. We're gonna have a little Q&A. Did you find Sylvie? And if you did, where is she? Simple question, really, but doesn't mean we can't enjoy ourselves.
You almost got me.
Almost.
You have no idea how to work.
Oh, I think he does.
I'm not trying to be a hero, Brad. I'm a villain.
Lean into the villain. No. Get him, Loki.
Earlier, I said some really hurtful... Hey! Get
him, Loki! Get him, get him, get him. Oh, what are we gonna do?
You need to put that down. That's, you don't know what you're doing with that.
No, but...
What does this one do?
Ho, 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 ho. Yeah.
Gonna hurt yourself there.
Hey, don't just touch random buttons on that, okay? Mobius, get in here.
I guess there's a learning curve with this thing, right?
Yeah, there is a learning curve. You know, you could kill me with that.
Could I?
Ooh, I like the sound of that. Shrink it.
Exciting.
Loki, turn it off.
Let me try this. Let me try this.
Okay, I don't know.
Right, I don't know if you know this. I've done some terrible,
awful things.
Right now, have some perspective on yourself.
Yes, keep it going. Oh, I love bad Loki. Give me a villain all day.
I swear, I don't know where they are.
Brad, you're so convincing. I want to believe you, but you're such a good actor.
Hiddleston is such a good actor.
Okay. I lied. I was supposed to go look for Sylvie, but then I bailed, okay? I bailed.
So they told you to go after Sylvie.
And you bailed.
And you bailed.
Yes.
Seems suspect.
What's the penalty for a highly decorated field officer abandoning his mission? You and Docs, I don't buy it.
Shrink him.
I swear, okay? I went down there and I went to get my life.
Turn him to goop.
Okay, because
Turn him to goop.
this is real.
Well, if none of this is real,
Then this doesn't
I
matter.
guess you aren't either. Just tell me where Sylvie is, Brad.
Well done, Loki. That was so much fun.
One thing, you said you bailed on the mission.
Yeah, but I found her first. She's on a branch.
He knows where Sylvie is.
See? A little bit of mischief.
Only as good as your plan.
Way to go, Mobius.
Hell of a performance. All right, if I tell you where she is, are you gonna let me go? You're gonna show her.
Bring him with. Yeah, what did OB say? Uh-oh.
I thought he could help.
Oh, the idea of Casey and Obi working together would be phenomenal.
We're all gonna die.
We're all gonna die?
Nice to meet you. We're all gonna die. The blast doors won't open.
Did you try the C12 bypass pathway?
That won't work.
Are you sure?
Of course. I wrote it.
Casey is in awe.
You're Ouroboros?
Yes.
You wrote the TVA guidebook.
You've read it?
Read it? I practically memorized it.
I knew these two together would be great.
Fine for me.
Of course.
We're all gonna die.
You just said we were all gonna.
The containment door is a lock, and only the person who designed it can open it with a live scan of his temporal aura.
He who remains.
That's gonna be a problem.
So without Miss Minutes to help us override the lock, we're stuck.
Oh no.
Convince a rogue artificial intelligence to come back to work?
The more those branches grow, the closer this thing comes to melting down. I'll build the device, but you need to find a way in or it won't matter.
Just stacking crap on top of crap at the old TVA. 1982, Broxton, Oklahoma, on a branched timeline.
Whoa, hey, okay, all right, look, she's in there, all right? She's in there. So why don't you guys...
Scott and try to run away.
You go ahead, I'm gonna head on back, all right?
Wait, why are you so jumpy?
Yeah.
It's making me nervous.
You're not nervous.
Little bit.
Yeah, you're like, you want to take off.
No, this.
I just don't want to be around a variant who killed 400 of our co-workers, so I'm just gonna... If you could just open a door and hit...
Loki's got some unfinished business in that McDonald's.
If she's here, I have to find out what she knows. I'll do the talking, be ready.
What did he do to piss off Sylvie?
Hey, can you refill the straw dispenser when you get a sec?
Already done it. Bill, orders up.
Shot in the heart. Uh-oh. Now she's gotta answer for what she did. It's tough.
This feels tense. To the TVA? No. I'm not going anywhere until I get some apple pie.
Of course Mobius wants pie. Ooh, man. There's that Natalie Holt score bringing it down. So good.
Hi.
Emotional.
Hi. Listen, I haven't got all day. Are you gonna order something? Or what?
Can we talk?
Right? Like, come on, girl.
My break's in 5 minutes.
5 more minutes to think about what you're gonna say.
Short break, so talk fast.
Sophia DiMartino's so good also. Glad to have her back in play.
I know I'm the last person you want to see.
Correct.
I haven't come here to make trouble.
Then why are you here?
Yeah, right? Mischief and mayhem.
This is going to sound strange. It's complicated. I've been pulled through time between the past and the present. Well, I was in the past.
Oh, just get to the point, Loki.
Sylvie, I was in the future and I saw you.
Yeah, it's not good.
The TVA is in danger and you were there. I need to know why.
So you see the future now. Cool.
And she wouldn't know the future.
It's not something I chose.
Look, as much as I'd love to see the TVA burnt to the ground, I have no intention of going back there.
It's fair.
My life's here now, and I'm not running. I'm happy.
Explain what I saw then.
I don't know. I don't care.
It's the future. It's going to happen.
Is it? Really?
Yeah.
Sounds a lot like the future's already been written, and we both know that it hasn't. Not anymore. I made sure of that.
Interesting point.
You can see what I saw.
I don't want to see it. I want nothing to do with this. I have no answers for you.
Sylvie, if you and I don't work together on this, I can't guarantee
you
that in
have
the long
some
run
nerve
any of this
coming
will
here
be
with
here.
your TVA
No.
bullshit.
Come on, Sylvie.
Hey, this is about everything. You like it here? You like this place? You've made a home? If what he who remains said is true, the TVA
Yeah, it's all in.
only defense. And if what I saw of you is true, then there's nothing that stands between this world and utter destruction. Without the TVA, all of this, everything,
Gone.
is gone.
Nope.
Hell, you were just setting us up for a great meal. Thank you.
What is... Going over every detail of their relationship that has ever happened. Why is...
Complicated relationship, okay? They say opposites attract.
Not here.
What is this? But I brought you Sylvie. I did that.
Yeah.
I held up my end of the bargain. Now you hold up your end of the bargain and you get me back
I will.
to the sacred timeline,
Okay,
like you said.
wait, can we just talk for a second about how crazy life is? Just enjoy this. Tell me about Zaniac.
If I ever get slapped in the face, I'm gonna ask for a shake.
Please.
You don't care about my movie.
Brad, I saw the poster. It looked scary.
It's not scary, it's elevated thriller, all right? It's cinema. Thank you very much. Yeah. You gotta get your own tickets. I'm not hooking you up. I will. Why don't we just get this to go? How about that? It packs right up. Let's just get it to go when we get up and we get out of here.
Why does he want to leave so bad?
Get me back to the sacred timeline. It's like, although now it's just get me out of here, which is...
Yeah, why does he want to be out of here?
Hey, what's going on?
Yeah, right? And
Nothing.
he seems very much like he doesn't want to be here.
You're just gonna give everyone free will and walk away?
That's the way it works. You're welcome.
He shows up again. His variants. What are you gonna do?
Kill him.
Sorry to interrupt. I think Brad's got something that...
Oh, man.
We can wait all day.
No, we can't. We need to talk about this back at the TVA. No,
What is going to happen? What do you know? God, Brad.
we're all gonna die. They're gonna die. Orange shirt, she's gonna die. Most importantly, we are all gonna die.
What is coming?
Gone. Unless we...
All this for Sylvie?
Oh, here we go.
They're gonna bomb every branch.
Yeah, including this one.
Where do we go?
I'll show you.
B-15 incoming.
They're gonna bomb every branch.
We need to know where this attack is coming from.
Got him back to B-15 quick.
Mobius, she's gonna kill them all.
Oh my god. This woman is crazy! I kinda like it. Oh, let's go. A little action to close out the ep. I like it.
Looks like they're connected to the Tempads.
Maybe that's why Brad's was modified.
Jeez. Holy crow.
Mobius, they're killing billions. Take dots down now.
Men are all carrying reset charges.
That's how they're bombing all the timelines at once. They're all connected to that central control panel.
Get it. Yes, let's go! I love some action! Yes!
Set up what you can!
Dude, they took out a lot of timelines, though.
I'm gonna call OB.
Come on, Loke! And Sylv and Mob.
You're too late! Finish it!
Yes, good job, Mobius.
overthink it.
Yes. Love when they team up. Alright, well, they've stopped what they could.
Is this all of Dox's loyalists?
Everyone who didn't escape.
You should come back.
Jeez, man. It's not good. I love those types of camera pans. Oh, she came. How bad is it? Wow.
Those are people.
Those are people.
Those are lives.
Just gone.
Guys, I got a hit on Renslayer's Tempad.
Finally. Loki. Conflict.
Is this the best you lot can do?
There was nothing we could do.
Some defense. The TVA is the problem. It's broken. It's rotten. I'm going home, if it's still there.
Please don't. It's harder.
That's rough. It's a heavy episode, man. I like it. All those people. So now what? Like, what's the move?
Hey, Sylvie. You okay? Just wanted to check.
Yeah, I'm good, thanks.
No problem. Do you think you'll be in tomorrow, though?
Yeah.
Cool.
Jack, is your mum on her way to pick you up?
Yeah.
Good night.
Bye-bye.
Still got that special pad. That was a heavy episode. Joker kind of likes that, but don't like seeing all those innocent people just wiped off the timeline. It's intense. It was an interesting episode because it kind of threw you right into things. It took you a minute to get your footing, but once I knew what the heck was going on, very good stuff, I think. We continued to peel back the layers on the TVA and the problems that it seems like every decision is going to create as you try to fix things. Let's see if we get a mid-credit scene today. But that was a rock-solid episode, in my opinion. This show continues to be my favorite thing that Marvel has put out since Phase 4. I love Tom Hiddleston so much. I love Owen Wilson. Wunmi Masaku has been great. Rafael Casal, nice ad. Kiwei Kwan, nice addition. Love seeing Casey and OB get to interact. I'm sorry I can't think of the name of the actor who plays Casey. But just like solid stuff, man. Like that's the one thing that I mean, granted it's only 2 episodes of this season and we've seen 2 episodes start well in other shows, but there's something about this show, and I think the involvement of Hiddleston is one of those things that's given it a little bit of its special sauce. Like, that dude is not gonna let Marvel mess up anything that involves Loki. And, this episode brings a lot of questions into play. Not necessarily a lot of answers, although it did answer certain things that I was confused about. I want to know more about that Tempad. That's not a Tempad, but it's like a Tempad that, belonged to He Who Remains. But yeah, man, I like the build so far to the season. 2 episodes in, I'm intrigued. I have questions. I want to know more. I want to see more, and that's what I want. No mid-credit this week. All right, fine, Loki. I thought we were getting a mid-credit. Well, there you go. You've got the Joker's reactions to the 2nd episode of Loki, Breaking Brad. Like I said, I thought Rafael Casal was, used quite well this episode. It was nice to see more of him, and he was utilized well. Key was great. Sophia DiMartino was great. Hiddleston and Wilson, obviously. Same with Masaku. I love that we've got a hit on Renslayer. That's got to be what's up next, and I'd have to imagine that running into Renslayer is going to lead to running into a Kang variant, and it's very possible if I was gonna guess, based on the trailers, it's probably gonna be Victor Timely. So I wonder if that's where we'll head next episode. But for this one, I enjoyed it. I thought it was rock solid. I believe the Seaman will do the spoiler review for these, so since you're not gonna get a score for the old Joker otherwise, let's get the Jokers up. Like I said, I was a little off balance coming into this episode, but it was dark. We got villainy things. I loved villain Loki. I loved, while it's innocent people, and I'm not really here to stir up the innocence. I want to see the tops of the tops be toppled. You know what I mean? It was rough, but the villainy that was going on in this episode was top end. Fantastic stuff from Hiddleston, Wilson, DiMartino, Casey. Sorry, I don't know your name. Kiwe. Wunmi Masaku, like everybody that showed up, Rafael Casal, really good stuff. The scoring from Natalie Holt continues to be phenomenal, and just with all the villainy that was going on, Joker's going 5 out of 5 Jokers, man. It's the last time I'll be around, maybe, so I'm gonna give you 5 out of 5. We'll see what the Seaman actually says when he gives you a spoiler review, but for reactions, the Joker has taken us through the episode, and now I turn it over to you all. What did you think of episode 2 of Loki? Are you enjoying the show? Do you think it's on the same level as season 1? Was this episode confusing? Did it take you a minute to kind of figure out what was happening? But once you knew what was going on, you kind of locked in. Were you riding high with that episode? Did you love seeing Sylvie come back and get something to chew on? Sophia DiMartino, very good. Hiddleston, Wilson, everything that's going on. Anything you got, man, on Loki? Season 2, episode 2, Breaking Brad. Put it down below in the comments section. I look forward to talking to you down there. As always, if you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. And if you're new, you want to come hang out with the Joker or the Seaman anytime we talk movies, TV, trailer, reactions. I love that I got to do a little bit of all of it. I appreciate the time I have had on the cinema sit-down until the Seaman's back. If you want to give him a little love and support, come join C-Maniac Nation. It's super easy. Jump over there. Hit the subscribe, hit that little bell if you want those alerts, and until next time, for the Seaman's Cinema Sit Down, I've been the Joker, and I am signing off. Peace.
Oh, you guys are still here. You snuck up on me. You must be looking for more of this guy. Well, I got 2 video options for you, man. Right up here and right over here. And if you want all those Seaman goodies, well, hey, come join the squad right on over there, and I'll catch you on the next one.